You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 4. Yeah! Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of RPG and a Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to all the episode of Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast. Hope all is well. And on this episode, I got my special guest. I got my bro, Mr. Aaron Sands, back from the 1/4 of the Premier Boy Pocket, and King took with Aaron Sands on the show. This is WrestleMania week, so we are discussing not only WrestleMania position, we are also discussing NXT stand deliver prediction as well. So you already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
My name is Bronx Boom Boom, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I will be giving y'all the Mr. Gentleman Facts quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, be the best version of yourself, or go beyond than what you think you can do. And what I mean by that is, always be the best that you can be. If you know you got potential in yourself, always go above that and show the world what you made of. And that is today, Mr. Gentleman Facts quote. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Off Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
This is Aaron Sands, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, y'all already know what it is. This is the prediction show. I got my guest. I got the bro.
King Talk. Yeah, that's me.
Yes, Mr. Aaron Sands, 1/4 of the Premier podcast, and King Talk with Aaron Sands. We got Mr. Aaron Sands in the building. Back again.
You already know, bro. It's Aaron Sands out here, the wrestling savant. Host of King Talk is on every other Friday on your favorite streaming platforms. You already know the vibes. We out here.
Yes, and first to start, we're gonna say King Talk is doing really good right now. So y'all check it out. The podcast show from the mind of Aaron Sands. Y'all gotta check it out. So yes,
man. Big topics.
Yes. So before we start into the main topic, what we're gonna talk about, let's say a prayer to DMX right now, because because we just got news about him had a heart attack with through an overdose, and he in really bad shape. So let's keep DMX in our prayers right now.
Yeah. See, this is what I be talking about, man. Every time I do an episode, right, some shit pop off.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, Derek Jackson was caught up cheating. Mm-hmm. This week, DMX out here fighting for his life, man. Like these demons, man. Like we go through these demons, and somehow, as fast as we could run, sometimes the demons run faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll have a speedy recovery and he'll get his life right, because it looked like he was doing good.
Yeah, I know, right? For real.
He was doing good before everything went left. So it was like, all right, we got DMX back. He out here, he looking healthy, he's straight. And then this happens, Man, we sending our prayers out there. We send all the positive energy to him and his family at this time, man.
Yeah, definitely. Let's keep DMX in our prayers, man. It's crazy. So, y'all already know. This episode is the prediction show, but not only it's a big prediction show. It's a biggest prediction show. But not only we are predicting WrestleMania, we are also predicting NXT Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, so it's a big week, big WrestleMania week. We got Raw going. We got a supersized Raw. 2 nights of NXT. Big night on SmackDown, Andre the Giant Challenge on SmackDown, and 2 nights of WrestleMania. Yeah, so it's a dope week for wrestling, honestly.
And also, don't forget to mention we got the Hall of Fame on that Tuesday as well. And also, you got the after WrestleMania Raw, the NXT moved to Tuesday, which we're gonna talk about it a little later, and we got the after SmackDown at the Mania as well. We're gonna get to the whatever. We're gonna talk to NXT. Stand and Deliver, and we're gonna talk about WrestleMania. Right. So we're gonna start off with NXT Night 1. Stand and Deliver, which will be on this Wednesday on the USA Network. The last night on Wednesday nights. So you ready? So you ready to do this prediction, son?
Yeah, I'm ready to talk about NXT getting off that AEW time slot.
Oh boy, don't start. So we'll talk about that.
You already know we don't have to talk about it like that, though. You already know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little later. But first match. We already know what we do. The NXT prediction is always unpredictable. So all the time. So we're gonna take a stab at it. So the first match is Pete Dunne versus Kushida for night 1.
That's a whole battle right there. I've been catching NXT going back and forth between NXT and AEW, and every time I see them, it is always like a dope fucking match. However, based off history and based on Kushida being one of my personal favorite wrestlers, I'm going with him for the win on this one.
Yeah, I agree. I go with Kushida. I heard Kushida. No, actually, no. I take that back. I'm going with Pete Dunne. Because when I hear rumors that Kushida might be going to get caught up. That's when I heard rumors that he get caught up. I'm not sure I'm not sure how true that is, because I heard they trademarked his name. So recently.
Yeah.
Also Kushida, he been getting a big push at NXT, but I think Pete Dunne got a lot more to do. A lot more to do in NXT. So I'm gonna go with Pete Dunne on this one.
I don't know, man. I've been seeing him. He's been moving kind of big up there, And if he do get pushed up, it'll be dope to see him go with a W. I know a lot of people, when they get pushed up, they end up taking a big loss, prior to the push up. But I think I have a good feeling on this one. I think he's gonna bring that momentum right to Raw, where he could be sitting right there and catering for Aleister Black, unfortunately.
Hope not, but I'd rather see him on. That's wrong. I'd rather see Kushida on SmackDown. Though. I feel like
I do too. Like if you put Kushida on SmackDown, I'm telling you right now, he's going to shine. Off top.
Yeah.
You know
And I do got a few words about Raw. A little later as well, but yeah. So next match we got my guys MSK versus Grizzly Young Veterans versus Laszlo D Phantasma. A triple threat tag team match for the NXT title.
I don't know. I had to check on you real quick because it was a little tough for you to get past that Legado de Fantasma situation. I know that kind of gave you some hell just now, right?
It did. No, it did.
But honestly though, like my W's end up going to. I'm gonna get that to MSK though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my favorite tag teams at NXT right now, especially coming from like Impact as Rascals and everything. Is a big opportunity for them to, take their shit to the next level.
I agree. I'm gonna go with MSK as well. But it's crazy because the original tag team on winners was Danny Burch and I forgot his other name. Danny Burch and
Lurkin.
Lurkin, because they had to vacate the title because one of them got injured doing a match they had with freaking Killer Cross. So they had to vacate the title. That's why this match is happening. But I agree, MSK. I'm going MSK, right? My guys, I want them to win. They've always been one of my favorite wrestlers since there was an Impact with the Rascals. Yeah. And I'm going with them as well. But I think Grizzly Young Veteran go give them a run of their money as well, though. They're gonna be the second. If it's not MSK, then I'm going with Grizzly.
I don't know. I might end up going with if I had to go for the second choice or whatever, I might end up going with Legado de Fantasma, because they've been kind of doing their thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, they've been kind of on their little wave as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with you on that.
So I mean, I can see them going at it, but definitely for the title, I can see MSK going at it. And then when Lurkin come back, then I can see them like hashing that out for the titles as well.
I agree. I'll go with MSK as well. And also MSK was that's the classic winners. So yeah, MSK should definitely win this one.
Yeah, it's nothing but up for them, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So the next match we got Leo Rush versus Isaiah Scott versus Bronson Reed versus Cameron Grimes straight to the moon. And also we got my guy Eli Drake, aka LA Knights, for
you got LA gear in there.
Yep. For the number one for the number one contender for the Gauntlets match. Whoever wins this match, night 2, they go get Johnny Gargano's. Remind you, LA Knights is the last entry. Who you think is winning?
I'm a big fan of LA gear, but remember the LA gears, right? First of all, just to see where the reference land. LA gear shoes and shit, the light ups.
Yeah.
I saw they named poor Eli Drake to LA Knight. I'm like, oh, little poor LA gear. Oh man. But
who got though?
I would say I want to get this to Dexter Lumis though. He's been working hard. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of like a young Stone Cold, honestly. Like before he chopped off his head and brought in the Attitude Era. He's been kind of moving pretty like handsomely during this whole process and everything like that. So I can give that to Dexter Lumis for the win for the Battle Royal. But I don't see him beating Johnny Gargano.
I'm agree with you. I am going with Dexter Lumis because they already had a storyline with him and Johnny Gargano anyway. And so that would make perfect sense if he wins. In terms of him winning we can talk about that when we get to night 2. We can talk about that when we get to night 2 because this is night 1 part. This is night 1 part. Next is with which I think this might be one other night match of the night, which is a shocking match to me. We got Walter versus Ciampa for the UK title.
Walter, them chops. Check this shit out. If you had takeover in Barclays Center, right? Mm-hmm. And Walter chop a dude, I could hear that shit all the way in Poughkeepsie. I'll be like, damn, that nigga Walter at it again. God damn.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I agree with Walter. I'm going with Walter as well. That dude had a long title wings, and he's going to be even longer. Plus,
the crazy part about it is though he's not coming alone either. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Kevin's coming into this dolly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got the rest of Imperium with him as well. So it's
exactly.
That will weigh against him, going into this as well.
But here's the thing: Ciampa was teaming with Timothy Thatcher. But what I think going to happen is I think Timothy going to screw Ciampa. That's what I think. This is my prediction, though. This is my prediction, and I think Timothy is going to join Imperium. Yeah,
that's why it was numbered down. There's usually 4 of them.
Yeah. So I think that's what's going to happen. So I'll go with Walter winning. But even after that finish, Walter's going to win. I think Walter's going to win either way, though.
Yeah, whoever is straight, Walter can win it straight up or with Imperium.
Yeah,
either way, he's walking out of there with the UK title, though.
Yeah, I mean, if he lose, I'll be shocked. If Walter, I'll be shocked. I'd be really shocked.
Yeah, I don't remember the last person who beat him. Honestly,
he never lost.
He never lost.
He never lost.
He's like it was horrible. Never lost.
Yeah, he like how Pete done when he had the UK title. He had it for a long period of time, and he had a long period of time.
You gotta understand though, that UK title got some prestigiousness to it though. I'm not gonna hold you.
It does.
Like it's not like the Universal title, and I like the Universal title and like how how Roman Reigns is carrying it. But it's like that UK title though. Like if you win it, you earn that shit though.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really watched UK NXT UK, but I think I should start watching it because they also got a pay-per-view that Thursday as well. Not the same day as night 2 of NXT. Which is crazy. Mm-hmm. There's too much wrestling, man. Too much wrestling.
A lot of wrestling. It's hard to keep up.
Facts. Then we got the night 1 main event, which is Lucha Rai versus Raquel Gonzalez for the NXT Women's Champion. Who do you think is winning this?
I can see Raquel Gonzalez winning this one. The title changing hands.
I think so. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I was kind of high on her after she beat Rhea Ripley in that last man standing. I already told you about that. You know what I'm saying?
We spoke about that, yes.
Once you end up sending somebody off of NXT to Raw like that, in that fashion, I'm like, bro, nah. You gotta give her the title. Who has the title right now? Io Shirai got it. I'm like, get that title up off her, put it on Rocky Gonzalez real quick. I'm mad it took this long. But yeah, she's gonna get her just do Stand and Deliver night 1 though.
I agree. That is the main event. That definitely might. I've got to feel this could be the match of night next to Walter and Ciampa. But yeah, Gonzalez definitely winning. I think she's winning this. I can't see. I don't know who. If Gonzalez lose, I don't know who could take the title of Lou. I do not know who. But I think Gonzalez. I think she's winning.
Who's gonna take the title off her if Io Shirai wins?
Who you think?
Taya.
Oh, Taya, right.
Yeah.
Right. And she debuting the first night on Tuesday night.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Taya, Frankie. I'm sorry.
All right.
I know how y'all WWE fans get with y'all names and shit, with name changes and shit.
Sure. Yeah. Because her dog name is Frankie, so they're gonna name her. I think that's the name they give her. I think I'm not sure that's how true that is.
Why would you name her after her dog, bro? Like seriously?
I don't know.
That's writing for you. That's the writing for you guys. But
yeah. but you I do might be right. Is Lou losing the ring? I mean, EO sent to win. I said Lou. EO sent to win. I think Taya go take the title for, but I do go with Raquel on winning this. So I do go with Raquel winning this though.
Yeah, it's her time. If it been her time, we just been waiting for it to make it official.
Facts. I agree. Now it's time for night 2. Night 2 of NXT. Shockingly, this is the first time NXT got 2 nights. So yeah.
They definitely taking the page out of Japan's book because Wrestle Kingdom always was 2 nights.
Yeah, that's true. So this will be on Peacock. I think here's the thing. I'm not booing Peacock for having NXT night 2. Yeah,
I'm booing Peacock because they taking off a lot of shit off the network that wasn't on it initially. You know what I'm saying? Like they literally try to make this shit for kids, bro.
Yeah, I know, and I mean, it's bad that they doing that. They're erasing a lot of amazing history to make it kids friendly. But I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it. I don't think WWE planned it out too much on what was expected to happen when they moved to Peacock. I don't think they planned it out too much, to be honest with you. But that's not the point to talk about that. We're gonna talk about this. So night 2, first match for night 2 is Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus The Way, Candice and Indy for the women's NXT women tag team. Who you got winning that?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus The Way, Candice LeRae and Indy. That girl that be with Candice LeRae for the NXT women tag team titles.
I'm gonna have to get that to Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, man. They didn't have a long title reign like that. And for them to change the titles again after they initially changed it the same night that they introduced it, it'll be too much, because here it is. You already kind of fucked up the procedures of it by having those titles changed the first night. Exactly. If you wanted those titles to change, you would have needed to change it at Stand and Deliver and then do something different.
I agree. I agree. But I think they did that because they wanted Raquel to go against Lou. I mean, the way they did it was kind of don't make sense.
Yeah, but you could have waited a week, bro.
Exactly, I agree. You could have waited. You could have waited a week. You could have waited a week. I agree. This one, I kind of sort of have a problem. Night two is I don't have a lot of problem with the prediction, but I want to say Ember and Shotzi as well, but I think it's going to be The Way for some reason.
I don't know, man. I mean, and the thing is, it's like I've seen the build for it, and I know it's been a little
yeah.
But what I wanted, what I was hoping for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles to be a little bit different from the main ones is the fact of its longevity with its champions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So for the sake of that, I will go with Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart.
I'm gonna take a women this one, but yeah, I'm agree. I'm gonna be safe here. I'm gonna agree with Ember Moon and Shotzi winning. I'm gonna agree with that one. All right, next match. Now this match, this definitely gonna be match of the night for night 2 off the back. This is gonna be match of the night for night 2 off the back. We got Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly, an uncensored match.
You know who's gonna win on that one? The fucking fans, bro.
I agree.
The fucking fan. I'm not even gonna give you like a prediction on that as to who's gonna win. Like that. Like if you were a fan of the Undisputed Era for like the past 5 years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then yeah, this is gonna be a clinic. Honestly, I can't even give you a winner because there it is. You already know how personal it's going to get, number one. And number two, the skill set between the both of them.
Agreed.
The story that's going to be told in that ring is going to be so poignant to the point where, yeah, you could choose a winner, but should you?
That's the thing. That's the thing. I have a problem entering this match anyway. But what I could say is, Roddy and a return to Bobby Fish is going to be involved in some kind of way, though.
Could you imagine Bobby Fish turning on Kyle O'Reilly like this and help Adam Cole get the win?
It'd be interesting. It'll be interesting that both Roddy and Bobby turn on Kyle for the win. Yeah, for the win.
And then that's the Undisputed Era. It's just without them.
Yeah, it's just without Kyle. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that, but by saying that, it looked like Adam Cole might win by saying that. But even then, it's kind of hard to predict. I ain't gonna front.
Yo, could you imagine Adam Cole getting called up?
Oh God, I'm
with a win for Kyle O'Reilly. Could you imagine him getting called up, SmackDown or some shit?
I'm scared for that to happen. To be honest with you,
I'm not scared for him to get called up if he gets sent to SmackDown.
No, I mean SmackDown. Yeah, I think SmackDown will be more interesting. But we're gonna get to SmackDown. But
and then like think about it. He get called up to SmackDown and go up against like Seth Rollins or some shit. Could you imagine the match?
Ooh, that'd be fire. That'd be fire, son.
Like, could you imagine the matches they will have on a weekly basis?
And remind you, Adam Cole beat Seth. He beat Seth and he beat Daniel Bryan already. So it would make perfect sense for him to go to SmackDown. Yes, I want him to go to SmackDown. I want everybody to go to SmackDown because Raw. Oh my god. Oh god.
Where's Keith Lee? Where's Ricochet? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, Ricochet was there Monday. Keith Lee is injured still, but he should be coming soon. What I'm gonna get to, if I get to where I think Keith Lee is gonna fit in Mania card, I'm gonna get to that. But yeah, for this, I don't know. I still don't know. This is a hard. Like I said, you say you can't predict this match. I can't predict this match.
And that's the thing with NXT matches, though, because we could say it go one way, and it'd be easiest for us to do it on a main event show like a Rumble or a Survivor Series.
For real.
With a takeover, these things could go either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just like you. I'm gonna skip this match. I don't know. It could be. It could go either way. Adam Cole. It could be.
Hell, this should end in a draw.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be safe to say a draw, so they're gonna continue the feud. I don't think this is. I'll continue honest. I don't think this is the end of it.
Yeah, this ain't the end all be all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the next match.
Do the shit like in the best two. I want to see a 2 out of 3.
Me too.
I want to see a Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I want to see an Iron Man 60-minute Iron Man match. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all that.
Me too, son. So we gonna skip this match because I'm gonna say draw. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna say draw, son. I can't pick. I didn't know.
Yeah, they gotta go down like a double count out or some shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be safe. Say a draw. I'm pretty sure you said the same thing. A draw as well.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So next match, we got Johnny Gargano versus the Gauntlet Eliminator winner for the North American Champion, which most likely we both said Dexter Lumis.
I said Leo Rush, but since he's not in the match, apparently. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm giving that to Gargano though, man. Like, even though they have their rivalry and everything, I don't see Dexter Lumis is as hot as he's ever been.
Yeah,
with his weird self. I don't see him winning this one.
I might go with Dexter. I might go with Dexter on this one. I might go with Dexter. I don't know who else Johnny can go against, unless LA Knight or
you go against LA Gear.
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I might go with Dexter on this one. I'm gonna go with Dexter on this one for the win for this match.
I don't know. I can see him winning the Gauntlet match, definitely. But
yeah,
you know,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. You know what? If I get this wrong, son, I'm gonna catch you $5, son.
Oh, I appreciate that. That'll be dope.
I'm gonna get this one. If Dexter Lumis wins, if Dexter Lumis lose, I'm gonna catch Mr. Aaron Sands $5. If Dexter Lumis do not get the title, but if he does, you gotta catch me $5, son, for this match only. For this match,
$5 bet.
$5 bet. Yeah, $5 bet.
$5 bet.
Yeah, and I will update you, and I will update on the next episode if I win the prediction or not. I'm gonna do that. I do that. So we gonna keep that. We keep that in mind. So the next match,
it'll be a good contribution to the King Talk podcast.
Fact, you gonna announce it too. Fact. So the next match, we got the NXT Cruiserweight Championship for the ladder match Cruiserweight Championship with the Jordan Devlin, aka Young Finn, aka Finn number 2, versus Santino Escobar from the NXT for the Undisputed.
Santos, bro, you got. I'm gonna need you to stop botching these names, bro. Like the 8th time in this podcast you botching these names. Santos Escobar, Jordan Devlin, double Cruiserweight Championship match, ladder match.
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels came up in there talking about, he didn't even say shit, man.
He didn't walk in with a ladder.
Looked at him, threw a ladder in the ring and left. Like,
that's fact.
And then they just looked at it and it just made sense after that. It was like, all right, fuck it, ladder match. Know what I'm saying? That's how you need to book these matches nowadays. You just need HBK to come to the ring, throw some shit in there, and then have the match.
Facts. But who I think winning,
just do it.
Fact. But who I think winning, I think Escobar gonna win. He been killing it, and I think he gonna continue with this reign. I think he gonna keep going with this one.
I'm gonna go with Jordan Devlin. He been held up in UK because of COVID. I know people in WWE don't want to say the word COVID. But fuck it. COVID. All right. He was held up in UK because of COVID. Couldn't come back. So technically, he couldn't even defend the title. You know what I'm saying? Now Santos Escobar has been doing a dope ass job defending the Cruiserweight Championship. But you also got to consider this too. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Devlin never lost the title. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. He never lost. That's true. He never lost. That's true.
So yeah, you gotta give him a fair shot. And the last I checked, dude was dope as well. You know what I'm saying?
No, he is dope. I didn't say I didn't say he's not dope. He is dope. But is he gonna stay in NXT? That's the question. Or he gonna go back to UK? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna pick Escobar on this one. But I mean, he can go either way. Yeah, he's out of Miami. He's dope. I do want to see a title reign with Devin. I felt like due to the pandemic, we were robbed of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, pandemic. The thing about it, pandemic messed up. With every wrestling company though. Like, pandemic messed up. I feel like a lot of things could really happen if it wasn't no pandemic for every wrestling company. I think every wrestling company would be a lot bigger than what it was.
Yeah, Tessa Blanchard would still be Impact champion.
True. Yeah, true. That's true. That is definitely true. And
so,
yeah.
I don't even watch Impact like that. That's not even my thing. But I be knowing. Like,
that's true. So we got the main event for night 2: Finn Balor versus Killer Kross for the NXT championship.
So you know what? Finn Balor had a dope run with the title too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
that was a fire run. Karrion Kross, just like Jordan Devlin, never lost the title though.
Exactly. That's true.
Matter of fact, I'll give you one better. Since Karrion Kross came back, to my knowledge, you can stop me if I'm wrong. I don't even think he lost a match.
No, he haven't. He haven't at all.
He haven't lost a match, bro. His momentum is too hot for him not to leave Stand and Deliver without the title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm agreeing with you. I'm going with Karrion Kross as well for the win. He do deserve a title shot. Finn had a good run. But is Finn going to stay in NXT? I think he's still going to stay in NXT. I don't think he'll get called back up yet.
I don't see him needing to get called back up there. What? All right, say he get called back up to like Raw or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is he going to do there? What is he going to do there that he hasn't already done?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if Finn get called back up, you've been on both shows. That's true. I'd rather him stay in NXT still. Even if he lose, I stay in NXT to help the young guys.
Yeah, I can see a feud being built. You know what I'm saying, with him and Karrion Kross as this goes forward. You can see different matches being played out.
True,
but
yeah.
I don't see him going up to Raw, right?
Mm-mm.
And then feuding with like fucking Sheamus or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, me
either. I waste of time.
I mean, the only feud that I would want to see from Finn would be AJ. That's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah.
But other than that,
AJ gonna be a tag team champion though. I don't think he's gonna have time.
But other than that, he got another match with Seth again. He got another match with Roman. But other than that, not really. I don't know. I don't see much. I don't see much Finn in the main roster. He's good at NXT right now.
Yeah, but, like he's doing his thing. I feel like he did everything he could in main roster.
I agree. But as anything, I think Karrion Kross gonna win for the title. He do deserve a title run. And yeah,
it's his time now. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
He's definitely gonna do his thing.
I agree. But that's it for the NXT side of things. Now we're gonna get to Mania. But first, before we get to Mania, we got the pre-Mania show. Yes, we got a pre-Mania show because due to the fact that WrestleMania got a crowd this year, and we didn't have a crowd last year. It's no kickoff show. Have a
pre-show. You're gonna need a kickoff show.
Yeah, and here's the thing: it's going to be a kickoff show, but it's going to be no matches though, because they want the first match for the both nights to be the crowd, so the crowd had a big pop. So those matches got added to SmackDown Go Home show for the Mania. So there's only 2 big matches for that show. So first match we got the 4-way tag team title match, which is the Mysterios versus Otis and Chad Gable versus Street Profits versus the Dirty Dogs, so Dolph and Bobby Roode. The Dirty Dog. Yeah, it's
Yo,
true.
these names, bro. I can't, yo. Fucking Dirty Dogs.
Dirty Dogs.
That's what we gonna name them. That's what we gonna name the third podcast, bro. The Dirty Dog podcast.
Dirty Dogs.
It's gonna be Roddy and Germs, and they get an hour to talk about whatever.
About whatever.
You know what I'm saying? And Germs gotta walk away every time, and you just gotta end the podcast. Dirty Dog podcast. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be it.
Facts, yo. But that is for the SmackDown title. Who you think winning this?
You want a feel good moment. You want to feel nice and fuzzy in your stomach region. You know, if you want to feel all nice and fuzzy, I'll get it to the Mysterios.
I agree, Joe. I think that would be a dope
that'd be a nice
moment.
little Dominic getting his first title. They doing it for Eddie, his poppy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And they be like, "Who's your poppy?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, exactly. And Gianna, Ray, the only reason Ray stayed in WWE for this moment, and I feel like it's fit.
Like you and your son get a title together, and then y'all vibing and all that. You know, like you're literally help. Like this is what it means to give back to the community. You're not just giving back to the wrestling community, but you're also giving back to your family wrestling name as well. You're building a legacy here.
That's true.
You know,
and I do as much. I love the Street Profits. As much as I want them to have the title. I even want to see a run with Kat, Chad, and Otis. And I don't really care about the Dirty Dogs.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I want to see where this Dirty Dog thing goes. I want to see a t-shirts. I want to see the promos. I want to see all that. So if the Mysterios don't win, I want to see the Dirty Dogs retain. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
But
my Dirty Dog t-shirts, ice cream popsicles, shit.
The Dirty Dogs. but I'm going with the
That's how did you think of that shit as a name?
The Dirty Dogs. I know, right? It's kind of
that's
kind of weird, but kind of interesting in a sort of sense.
It's something. It's funny as hell, bro. It
is. I'm laughing at it. It is funny, but I definitely go with the Mysterios though. I feel like they need this more than anything. To be honest with you, they need this match. They need this win more than anything.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah. All right. Next we got the Andre Giant Memorial.
Fact.
So we got that. It's 22 people on this match. I'm actually gonna name all of them. We got Cesaro, Angel Gaza.
You gonna name all of them?
Yeah, because we gotta pick a winner. Cedric Alexander,
right.
Drew Gulak, Elias, Eric Rowan for Viking Experience, Grand Metalik, Humberto Carrillo.
Hold on, Eric Rowan's back?
No, I mean not Eric. The one who was in Viking Raiders.
Viking Raiders, yeah.
He's back. Remember, he just had a baby with his Sarah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had the baby girl. That's what's up.
Yeah, because the other one is through injury, so that's why we haven't had him back yet. Humberto Carrillo, Jason Riker. Yeah, main event Jey Uso. I forgot the name. Kalisko, whatever his name is. I think I got it. I know I got that wrong. King Corbett, Leon Dio, Mace. We got Murphy. Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, Shelton Benjamin, Sasuke Nakamura, Slapjack, T-Bar, and Tucker.
Did you just say Slapjack, Mace, and
T-Bar, yeah.
And Crowbar, okay.
Yeah, and we got Tucker.
Alright, off top.
Yeah.
My favorites right now. That laundry list of people you just named.
Yeah.
I can see Shinsuke Nakamura winning it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see main event Jey Uso winning it.
Yeah.
And Tucker.
That would be That would be a shocker for Tucker to win. That would be a shocker.
Now, if you think about it, right? You ain't see Tucker in a minute, right?
True, we did not see Tucker in a minute.
The last time we saw him was when he turned on Otis and Heavy Machinery was up. So for him to come back and win the Battle Royal, it'll be a big thing. Also, with main event Jey Uso, bro, that's main event Jey Uso. So you coming into the main event, you coming into WrestleMania as the winner of the Andre Giant Battle Royal, with your cousin coming out and probably coming into and coming out of possibly Universal Champion. That Roman Reigns doing that. Paul Heyman going to talk shit on Talk Smack for days.
Facts. And I agree with you on both the choices. Jey Uso and Nakamura. I agree with you on both of them. But also, if them two don't happen, I think this might happen because return entry of Keith Lee returning, maybe. I'm gonna just throw that out there, but I'm not 100 on that.
I don't even think. I think the field it's supposed to be 30, but they just showed 22, right?
Yeah, as of right now, this is 22. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Last year the number was a little low because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
but I didn't know if it was going to be on that same time. If it's on that same time, then Nakamura, main event Jey Uso for the last two. If you have 8 more people, it might get a little shaky because it might come down. The last 2 might come down to the hidden 8 people that we don't know about. Yeah,
true. And I mean, but last year the Memorial, the Battle Royal didn't have that all. So
because of COVID.
Yeah. So
say it 3 times here.
Stupid. But I am going for Jey Usos and Nakamura to win. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So now they get to Mania. Now it's time for Mania. Finally, it's time for Mania. It's definitely time for Mania. Oh, you know what? We never did this before. We're gonna take a short break real quick, and we'll be right back. We'll take a short break.
Yeah, because we got a whole nother list of matches we gotta go through. So yeah, you're gonna need go do the bathroom situation, or if you're gonna really get to it fast forward, you gonna put a song in here, or are you just gonna what?
No. We're gonna take a short break. We're gonna go commercial. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Premier Boy Podcast for commercial.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. Premier Boy Podcast commercial coming soon. You already know the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back.
Yo. This is the fresh one. They call me Mally Mal, the man. And you're listening to the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast with my boy, the gentleman, Ken. Shouldn't be anywhere else right now.
We are back.
Yo, King Talk. Yeah, that's me.
Yes, the bro, Mr. Aaron Sands is here. King Talk is out now. Premier Boy Podcast Season 2 coming soon. And yeah, we're going to talk about WrestleMania. Now it's time to get to the main show. Now it's time to talk about WrestleMania. 2 nights on Peacock. Yeah.
It's a big slate. You thought NXT had some dope main events. You gotta check out this WrestleMania situation. It's quite possibly the blackest WrestleMania I've seen ever.
I agree. And like we mentioned on the last part, there's no kickoff show matches because all of them went to SmackDown. So they went to the first match for WrestleMania to pop crazy. And this is the first match. I'm not sure this is going to be the first match. I hope it change. But this is the first match as of right now. We got Cesaro versus Seth Rollins.
Hold up. I feel like this, right?
Yeah.
If you want the situation to pop first night, right?
Yeah.
First match live in front of fans. You should let that shit be for like the WWE Championship.
That I agree. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't foreplay this shit. You just gotta go up in there, and handle your business. Cesaro and Seth Rollins could have been mid-card and been happy with it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I think it should be Bobby versus Drew for first match. Off the back, yeah.
I'm there with my shorty or whatever. We trying to watch and enjoy some wrestling and shit. It's the first time seeing a wrestling match live and up close after pandemic.
Yeah.
And the first thing I see is fucking Bobby Lashley music come out. I'm like, yo, nah, this shit lit. You know,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? You don't do that shit with no Rollins and Cesaro. But I'll choose Cesaro for the win, though. I would. Yeah,
I agree. I feel like this is Cesaro's first one-on-one match at Mania, and he needed to win more than anything. Seth got to put him over. Cesaro had to win this.
That's a whole fact.
Cesaro had to win this. So
for his career, bro. If he don't, he might as well go to AEW.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah. But he really
I'm dead ass, yo, because Cesaro been passed around way too much at this point, you know? He's probably technically, I ain't gonna hold you right now, technically, Cesaro's like probably either the second or the best wrestler WWE got right now. Technically sound.
He is, you know what I'm saying? But I say he's not going to AEW because he already signed a multi deal. So with WWE. So he stayed with WWE for a while. But like I said, but this
is a must win though.
Yeah, I agree. This is a must win. This could be his biggest win of his career. Because people are gonna push for the title soon. So if that's the case, he gotta win this.
Yeah.
He had to win this. I want Cesaro to win, he gotta win this.
It is a must win, bro. Like, cause there's certain situations in life that you see, and you know, you like, yo, you gotta do this for the fate of whatever that's gonna happen next. You gotta make that move. There's a move he gotta make. Oh shit.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a king talk, Jim.
Stupid. I agree. I agree. Cesaro gotta win this, and Cesaro, I'm going for Cesaro. We both goes for Cesaro. Yeah. So this next match have not been announced yet, but it will be announced by Monday because it's Raw and SmackDown next week is tape. Yeah. So this next match is a 4-way woman #1 contenders had a match, which got Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus the Riot Squad versus Natalya and Tamina versus Naomi and Lana. Who's they winning?
It's for the women's tag, right?
Yeah, number 1 contenders for women's tag.
Naomi and Lana.
I agree with you. Yeah.
And the only reason why I say that is because I really want to see Lana put Nia Jax through a table. Just one time, you know? Because you gotta understand, bro. Like every week, bro, for like 3 months, she was going through tables. Yeah. Like I could literally turn to Raw and the whole show could be trash, right? On some cases. And I could bet my bottom dollar that fucking Lana's getting put through a table.
That's true.
I want to see Jax get put through a table from Lana. So that shit has to happen in that regard where the title's on the line and everything. Naomi and Lana gotta be in line for that.
And I agree. And I agree, Naomi and Lana as well to win this. Connect 2 to go against them next. We're going to talk about it a little later, but yeah. And you already know it's been building for a very long time. So
it gotta happen, bro. Like I'm not trying to see Natalya and Tamina, or respectfully, I don't see Natalya and Tamina talking about, you know what I'm saying?
You know me either.
I feel like they're tag team force anyway. I don't care.
It's a bit. Yeah, I agree. So I am going for Lana and Naomi as well. And next match, which is a match that I do not care for at all, and the story for this match has been terrible. It's been terrible. You ain't know when I do that, so it's something I don't like.
I have a feeling where you might go with it. I'm like, all right, let's see where he's heading for. I think I might know you. I think I might know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Go ahead. Braun Strowman versus Shane in a steel cage match.
Steel cage match?
Yeah, they decided that. They're not on Monday. Yeah, they're not on Monday. This past Monday.
Oh my god, I didn't care. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even care for this segment, man. I gotta look at Braun Strowman kind of crazy on this one, or at least how they're booking him. Because
exactly. Yeah,
bro, you gotta understand. You was the Universal Champion before Roman came back.
Exactly.
And you had an feud with the Fiend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I thought things was gonna look up.
I agree.
Roman came back and shit went left and then south. You get sent to Raw, so I'm like, okay, you probably gonna do some shit on Raw,
Yeah.
No, they ain't doing shit with him on Raw. They have him running around the ring with fucking choo-choo train noises, looking like Thomas the fucking tank engine. You know what I'm saying?
That part was terrible. I know for a fact that for around Survivor Series to like January, he was out because he had a blood infection in his body. So I know he was out behind that for a while. But yeah, I agree with you with that choo-choo train thing.
Like, I heard this on the wrong one now. I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought that was my phone, son. I thought that was my phone.
Bro, I thought I was hot. And I was like, nah, I ain't smoked today. What the fuck is this? Nah. Why they have choo-choo sounds next to him? Like,
yeah.
I feel like at that point they were just trying to throw everything, like whatever ideas Vince had, they were just trying to put everything out there because there's no fans. So it's we're just gonna put everything out there. I'm almost positive that shit wouldn't have worked with 30,000 in the seats. You know what I'm saying?
I hope that don't happen at Mania. I hope that
they probably gonna watch them do that shit at Mania. They're gonna put the choo-choo train sound effects on them.
Oh god, I hope not, son. I really hope not.
Like they're gonna do that shit. Oh man, I didn't think he'll fall this far. I just like he should have just went back to NXT.
Yeah. but I know they're trying to make Braun the next big show. So this big show is going now.
I see with some choo-choo train noises making them look crazy. Yeah, you see how they had Big Show sing his own theme song?
Yeah, back. And what was a dope theme song though? Don't get me wrong, that was a dope theme song though for Big Show.
Yeah, but yeah, that's likable. You know what I'm saying? You know what's not likable? Them damn choo-choo sounds.
Oh my god!
I wonder what was worse this year, Retribution or the choo-choo train?
I would prefer Retribution over the choo-choo train. To be honest,
I'll probably go Retribution.
But who winning this match though?
Probably Shane.
I think I would think Shane. I think Shane will get some kind of help. I think that dude that Cable they're gonna come help him out, and they're gonna start a few with him and Braun.
That would be dope. Shane losing the WrestleMania, except against the Undertaker. They're testing the Undertaker just to keep the streak going.
Yeah,
I don't remember him losing that WrestleMania. He fought the Miz and won.
Who Braun?
No, Shane.
Oh, Shane, right? Wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I know he fought Daniel Bryan and KO. I mean, Daniel Bryan, they were on team with Sammy and KO, and they lost that. They lost that. Trying to think. What else? Him and AJ had a match.
Who's Shane?
Shane and AJ. Yeah, they had a match like a couple years ago. And I don't remember who won that. I think AJ won. AJ won that.
AJ won that one?
I think AJ won that. Yeah, I think AJ won that one. And it was another match Shane had. I forgot what he had a match. He had a match with
the Miz, and Shane won that one.
Oh, he did have a match with the Liz, right? That was last year.
Mm-hmm. That was a couple years back.
A few
years back, actually. That was a little far back. I'm reaching. But yeah, he ended up winning that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shane. I'm going Shane on this one, though. I'm gonna go with Shane on this one. I'm gonna go with Shane.
I can see that shit because you in a steel cage, you can't do the choo-choo train.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
You know, like that's what it is. If he was able to do the choo-choo train, he probably would have won. But he can't. So
that's true. I think Shane will get help though. I just don't know who. I'm sad. Probably Elias. Probably David Cable, that dude that who was in Raw Underground, who Shane was teaming. Remember? That would be dope to see him back helping Shane. That would be dope.
You know, it'd be dope to see fucking Raw Underground come back.
That would be dope too, yo.
That was fire. I need to see Raw Underground come back.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Raw Underground, we got the New Day versus AJ and Omis, who was the bodyguard for the Raw Tag Team titles. Also, remind you, this is Omis' first match. So yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be a little corny right here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a little corny. You know how Brady once said almost doesn't count? Where I feel like almost does count here because I see AJ and them winning that title though.
I agree. I think AJ them gonna win as well. AJ about to be Grand Slam champion if he win this title. That's one. So he need a tag team title that he pretty much. But I feel like did AJ win a title before, or am I bugging?
Nah,
he never did, right?
That's the tag.
That's the tag. Okay, I thought he did with Jericho all those years ago, but I think I was wrong on that one. I think I'm wrong on that.
You might be thinking about Kevin Owens.
Nah, no, it was a time when AJ first came to him. He was in the tag team with Chris Jericho, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they won the title, but I didn't know that Chris Jericho turned on AJ after the fact. I remember.
Yeah, but I don't think they won the titles though.
Yeah, I don't think they won the title. Yeah, yes. But I am going for that was a little story though. But I am going for AJ and almost winning this match.
Almost does count here though. I ain't gonna hold you. See, it would have been nice to have Big E in the corner at this point because that would have said New Day all the way. But Big E got his own thing going on.
We gonna talk about that. That's night two. We gonna talk about that. So next match we got
what?
The Miz versus Bad Bunny.
Yo, that's fucking wild. I ain't gonna hold you. So there's some storylines that's going on for Mania.
Yeah.
That I've been following, and I've been like, all right, this shit is fire. And there's some storylines that I've been following that I'm like, I don't care about.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't give a fuck about this storyline.
This is up and down for me. This is up and down storyline for me.
I can see Bad Bunny getting a win though.
I think, of course, Bad Bunny
will
win.
And I feel like now the big picture of it though, I know WWE's trying to tap into like the Caribbean and Mexican market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like in terms of fans and everything, which is why you got 38-year-old Damian Priest, teaming up with Bad Bunny at a WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of Damian Priest going up against motherfucking Big E or fucking Matt Riddle for their mid-card titles. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, right now, both Damian Priest and John Morrison is injured, so that's why they had not. Yeah, you're right. So that way they're not in matches right now.
Yeah, you're right. I'm also
because originally it put me a tag team match for Mania, but since that happened, it was just Miz and Bad Bunny. Yeah. But
Snoop could dive off the top rope like that, like how he did at AEW today. This could work too. I'm for it.
But I am going for Bad Bunny as well. And they said Bad Bunny been training and he been really trying. He been really taking it serious. So I'm actually half and half. I'm interested in this match. I'm curious. I'm curious. As I say, I'm curious. But
you got a lot of rappers trying to be wrestlers now. You know what I'm saying? Like
for real.
You got Bow Wow trying to be a wrestler. Soulja Boy trying to fight Randy Orton. Like, come on, man. Like, they gonna have like a little rap wrestling connection. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's good for business. I mean, Snoop. He got Shaq, who did an AEW.
Listen, Shaq is trying to get all these checks though. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Shaq though.
In the same hour, I saw Shaq in AEW and a General commercial, an Icy Hot commercial, and he was selling life insurance. All in the same 2-hour stretch.
And then the next day, he's in TNT with NBA.
Yeah,
not selling
all these checks. He
not selling anything on the injury. Not selling anything on the injury like at all. Like it's normal. Like he normal.
But he did take that. Shaq did take that table spot very well though. I ain't gonna.
He did.
That was a dope table spot, and he did a little power bomb there too. I was like, all right, Shaq, look at you training.
For the Iron Brody. Yeah. But back to this match with celebrities. Bad Bunny winning this. I'm gonna say Bad Bunny winning this. And
that's a fact. He probably gonna do some frog splash off the top. I feel like all the stars. That's their thing. They all do a splash off the top.
Facts. All right, so next match. Yeah. So next match, what should be the first match on the card? We spoke about this a little bit. Bobby Lashley versus Drew.
OG Bobby Lashley
versus Drew. Sir Wilkins will say. Shout out to Sir Wilkins, by the way. Versus
OG
Drew.
Bobby Lashley.
Versus Drew. Drew.
Bobby Lashley got him and niggas up for their lunch money and shit. That's all you hear.
That's facts. All right, so this is why I got an issue with now. One, her bring it up to her business. I'm upset behind that. I'm really upset behind that. That's one thing. I'm upset because they broke them up because they were getting too popular.
How do you? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Why do you break up because they're too popular?
I get right. Remember, I get why. Mind you, Bobby Lashley and Poppy the Hills. They getting cheered and stuff. They getting cheered and stuff like they the babyface.
Who's cheering for them, bro? They ain't no crowds.
I mean, it's about fans loving the Hurt Business. Fans love the Hurt Business.
Listen, like that's because here's the thing. That's where it get kind of crazy, like heels and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Especially now. Because if you're trying to base it on fans are going to like who they're going to like.
Exactly,
you know
exactly.
They like CM Punk when he was supposed to be a heel, but we loved him for that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
We loved the list of Jericho.
That is his best work with WWE.
Yeah, that was it. You know? Yeah, there's like List Jericho, Ayatollah Rock and Roller, that little sparkly jacket nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Those were his three best waves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta like, if the fans are loving that shit, even though they hills, you gotta just let them do that. You gonna break it up.
Exactly. I agree. Exactly. They're breaking up.
What I'm talking about with WWE, man. Like,
and it was backstage that this was Vince's idea, and I feel like Vince, you bugging for this one. I know WWE not perfect, but this was a really
he ain't bugging for this. He ain't just this one, but yeah, we'll give him that.
Like, no, it's him. Of course, there's a lot more, but I'm just saying, it's a lot of stuff. No, but this wasn't as bad as New Day though. Yeah, I mean New Day. I felt like New Day. I feel like New Day New Day not really broke up, but Big E. I felt like it was Big D time for Dude to go solo. You know.
I mean,
for that case.
But they could have did it together like how Kofi got that chip together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I could have pushed it like that. They ain't had to break up the Hurt Business like that. You know what I'm saying? That was trash. I'm sorry.
It was trash. It was trash. And they brought Corbett. Corbett not in the Hurt Business, by the way, y'all. Everybody think that, but he's not in the Hurt Business. He's just there to take out Drew. But in terms of this match, as much I want Bobby to win, Drew is going to win. Obviously, because Drew didn't get no fans last year to cheer him on when he wins. So this is what's going to happen. But you ain't knowing WWE, the fans, they going to turn on Drew if he win.
Yeah, they going to boo that nigga, bro. I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to do this shit like how I gamble. I always bet on black. I bet on black at the roulette tables. I bet on black at the fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm betting on black here. You already know I'm going with my bro OG Bobby Lashley. I know they're going to probably try to give it to Drew and have to cheer for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's that. Oh, man, I would fucking hate that. Because it's like, you got a good opportunity right there with this situation and how he's carrying the title. You know what I'm saying? On some heel shit. And you could have built it up at that. By you putting that title back on Drew, you might as well let the Miz hold that till Mania.
Exactly.
For all that.
I agree.
Catch Bobby after. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But by having OG Bobby Lashley lose that title like that, you know what I'm saying? It looks fucking crazy. Hell,
it does.
Niggas cheered for Sid Vicious in the Survivor Series when Shawn Michaels was there, and he was a heel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when they was at the Garden, everybody was like, "Yo, Sid." That's it. They had fucking sparkles with his name coming down and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the fans love that shit. You know. But he was the heel though, so you couldn't make that work. And you could have made that work in '96, but you couldn't make that work in 2021.
Exactly. And I'm going for, but like I said, I'm going for Bobby Lashley as well. But here's what I want to happen though. And this is where my other scenario come in. We know Herbert is not broken up. They just took out Cedric and Shelton, but I feel bad for them. I really do feel bad for them. But what if we get a reformed Hurt Business at Mania with Keith Lee returning and taking out Drew, setting up a feud between them? Bobby wins, retains.
What was it? I could see Keith Lee coming back, and joining up with Hurt Business. I could also see Naomi doing that as well, turning on Lana when they lose to Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Because it's not an if, it's a when. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When that happens, she's joining the Hurt Business.
I agree. I agree with you on that. And that does happen. And what if Cedric and them not kicked out? either. Who that like what if they're not kicked out? That would be dope.
If they're not kicked out, I highly doubt they're coming back. But then that's when you got to add Ricochet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But,
you know
right,
you need a high flyer on that team. You can't just have all like bodybuilders.
I agree. I agree.
Doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
yeah.
need to have some high flyers up in there too. You already got the ladies in there. If you add, Naomi,
or even probably not even Naomi. Maybe bring in Keith Lee's girlfriend or fiance, Mia Yim.
That's true. I forgot she got. I forgot she ain't in Retribution no more.
Yeah, so that could work too. So either way, like if we get a new reform Hurt Business and Keith Lee at Mania, taking out Drew, Bobby retained, I would be happy with that ending. I don't care. I'd be happy. So
I'll be happy if Bobby just retains straight up.
Me too. Either way, if Bobby retains, I'd be happy. And as much I love Drew, Drew. I don't feel like I don't want him to win at Mania. I don't want him to win at Mania to Drew.
Nah, you got to pass back to OG Bobby Lashley.
I agree. Keep the title on Bobby. Let's set up Bobby versus Brock at SummerSlam. Boom.
You already know how Brock give it up at SummerSlams.
Yeah.
That's his event.
That is his event. Exactly. That is his event. Everybody thinking Brock coming out at Mania. Let him come back at SummerSlam, yo.
He's gonna probably come back the night after Raw.
Yeah.
And then set it up for SummerSlam.
Exactly. I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind that.
I want to see who represents him though, because Paul's busy over at
SmackDown. Yeah.
Yeah, but unless he pulled double duty though,
it's possible. I think it's possible to do double duties. Because Paul been low-key hitting Brock as well. If you think about it, he low-key hitting Brock and talking smack. So
that's the thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. That whole Brock situation can go either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be on Raw, and Paul could sit there and actually have both titles, manage both dudes with titles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Or he could go to SmackDown and been setting up what would have been like a long ass awaited rematch against Reigns and Lesnar.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It could work either way.
Like, he was just feeding him up to be, be this champion and everything like that. And out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar come back, bodies Roman, and then Paul Heyman stand beside him after that.
That'd be fire. I wouldn't mind that happen. That'd be dope. But back to this, I'm going for Bobby. Like I said, I like Drew, but I'll go for Bobby for the win. You're going for Bobby as well. Like Bobby, get this win, man. Get this win. And now the last match for night one, which should be the main event, better be the main event. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for SmackDown Women's titles.
Oh man, this is a tough one too. I like both of them.
Fact.
But you know who going fuck around and win that shit too?
Oh, who?
All these little girls, man.
Exactly.
All of my young sisters out here, man.
That could mind you, this is the first black woman main event for Mania. If this is the main event, this should be the main event for night one.
I really hope. I really hope it's the main event.
I agree. I really hope it is.
Two black women main event WrestleMania. This is what I was talking about. It being the blackest WrestleMania ever.
Yeah.
Especially if you end it like that.
I agree.
You got all this women empowerment situation going on right now. You want to build up your women's division to new heights.
Yeah.
Put that shit as your night one main event.
I agree. I agree with you. And a lot of people are really hoping for this. I am as well.
You put that shit as the main event. You put Drew and Bobby at the start. Have them open that shit. Exactly. And throw that whole Cesaro shit in the mid card somewhere. Throw it at the Miz and Bad Bunny or something.
That could work. That could work.
You know what I'm saying? Because that match, right? That match in itself is important.
It is.
You don't even need a build. I know people are complaining about build Sasha and Bianca, and I'm like, bro, just the fact of them two being there, you don't need nothing else.
I agree. I mean, even though
they're trying to do it,
I know they're trying to do it.
You don't need to, bro.
I mean, my opinion about this build, it wasn't bad, but I felt like they did not need it the Nia Jax and the Shayna Baszler situation to it to build.
Well,
that was my
here's the
thing.
thing:
That was my
you
thing
gotta
about
give
that.
you gotta give the women's tag team champion something to do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I get it. I get
Gotta
that.
give them something to do.
I get that. Yeah.
So just for the sake of that was okay with me. I was alright with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't like you could do a build here, but you don't even need to write anything. The history of this shit alone.
Yeah, I know.
Will give it everything you need. I'm actually looking forward to that main event more than Roman's main event.
I agree. I agree.
That's probably going to still. I'm telling you, that's going to still the night.
It is.
Not the whole event.
It is. But the question is, who do you think is winning this though? We haven't answered that yet. Who is winning this match? I'm excited about this match. I ain't gonna front. I'm excited about this match.
I can see Bianca Belair winning this one.
I do too. I mean, and it's crazy because either way, to be honest, for me, whoever wins, I'd be happy with either woman winning. Because when Sasha Banks never win, I don't think I heard Sasha Banks never won a Mania match.
No, she never won a Mania match.
It's crazy.
Well, you also got to think about it too. She also never retained her title before now.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good that she had the title for this long. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is one thing I wish that would happen, that she had the title for this long, and she did. I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
She do need a Mania moment, but I feel like Bianca needed it as well, and I ain't going with Bianca.
This was much deserved because from that Royal Rumble win to this, like you tie that up in a bow. That's how your career should peak. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And
Sasha Banks to get a WrestleMania win next year.
I agree. Yeah,
okay.
I agree. But even if Bianca win, I think the feud is not over though. I don't think the feud gonna be over yet.
Nah, far from.
It gonna continue. It gonna continue. It might be over by Money in the Bank or not Backflip, but Money in the Bank. I got to be 3 times. I need Tiger to go back and forth maybe, or. To keep you can keep it
going back and forth all the way to SummerSlam, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And
throw him in a steel cage.
And to be honest, I would not mind that. I would not mind them two going back and forth for a while just to keep it. But Bianca is definitely going to win. They push her to be the face of SmackDown for the women. So
as I wouldn't mind. It's well deserved. It's well deserved.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about night 2 now. And the first match for night 2 is Riddle versus Sheamus for the U.S. title.
I can see Riddle winning that one. I ain't gonna hold you. He's been kind of carrying the title pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you. Sheamus is dope, but I don't want to see Sheamus with the U.S. title. Is that weird?
And not weird, even though this is Sheamus' best run in a very long time. And as much as Sheamus killing right now, but. I'm gonna go with Riddle as well, but did you know that Riddle was not supposed to hold the title though? It really supposed to be Keith Lee.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, he was dealing with like the whole injuries, and I heard he caught COVID, which sucked. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That definitely had to sit him down for a minute, but it definitely opened the lane for Riddle, and he's been kind of holding the title pretty well. So it's like I don't agree with that just yet,
Yeah, I agree. But I don't know who's gonna take the title from Riddle. I mean, maybe I've been trying to keep. I keep saying a lot of Keith Lee on this podcast show. So I really want Keith Lee to come back, son. I really want Keith Lee to come back. I can see
Ali taking that title off him now.
Oh, Ali too. Yeah, Ali as well. But we haven't seen Ali since they broke up Retribution, though.
But you about to see him in that SmackDown,
Battle Royal,
Battle Royal. So
true.
You're definitely gonna see him there. Maybe he'll make an impact enough to see, to make some waves.
I agree. Cause I want my guy Ali to win, man. I want my guy Ali to win.
Yeah, you're saying some true shit. So
yeah, exactly. But for this match, I'm agree with you on this one. Riddle's winning. All right, the next match. This match still had not been announced yet. We got the winner of the first match for night 1, the number 1 contender match. So now they're gonna face the titles. I know we said Naomi and Lana versus Shayna and Nia. Who do you think is winning that? If that is the case, I should say.
If that's the case, right? If Naomi and Lana wins the 4-way from the night before, I can see them winning the tag titles that night.
I do too. I feel like that would be a perfect end to their story, and a good WrestleMania moment. I feel like Lana and Naomi on winning, yeah.
Or at least Lana putting Nia Jax through a table one time.
That possible too, but it's something you said instant though. You said that I don't think not Mania, but down the line, Naomi will turn on Lana to join her business. I do think that's gonna happen too, but I don't think it's gonna happen no time soon though.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen immediately. I would say probably by Money in the Bank though.
Yeah. And then when they lose the titles, yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah. But if this is the case, Lana and Naomi winning for me. I think it's the time. I think it's
definitely is. If anybody else wins night one and then going to night two, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler get that title back.
Yeah, they're gonna retain. Yeah, but let's go. But Lana and Naomi, I got them for win as well. All right, next we got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn with a Logan Paul along for this match for some odd reason. I don't know what he's doing. Who do you think winning that match?
Logan Paul if he fighting.
I think Kevin Owens is gonna win, and I think Kevin Owens is gonna stun Logan Paul after the match. That'd be funny. That'd be funny, son.
WrestleMania moment right there.
Yeah, that's the main one. That'd be funny, son. That'd be funny. And I bet Paul was so it too. I can feel so in that thing.
He gonna try to hit the rock tail real quick, flip up or whatever. So I ain't gonna hold you. I can hit with the stunner. I'm doing that same shit.
Yeah, the rock. What the best seller for the
best seller of the Stunners ever? Him and Scott Hall.
Facts.
He took a mean bump.
Oh man, but yeah, I'll go with KO on this one. KO
it's definitely a KO win though. Definitely.
And often everybody was complaining about Logan Paul on this, but I don't know. I kind of like the storyline. In fact, they both had a history. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
I kind of wish they use that history a little more for the feud, but yeah,
it's not really needed. This match is more of like a showcase the entertainment factor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're gonna definitely see. You're not gonna get like a serious back history of their rivalry because they already been there. They've been there and did that. Yeah. So I think we're good on that.
Yeah, but like I said, I do want to see KO winning, and he's done Logan Paul. That'd be funny. Like I said, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
And he already put overtime this whole week. He was on Masked Singer as well this week. So it's kind of obvious that he was gonna be on SmackDown. So it was a surprise, especially around Mania. Because Grunt did the same thing last year. The Grunt did the same thing. So yeah.
Now I don't know if it's him or Jake Paul who's trying to do the fight with Mayweather on Triller.
I think it's Logan. I think
it's Logan, right? I know they both box. So
they're both box. I think it's Logan. I think Jake is like the wild. I think Jake is the wild one. I think Jake is the wild one. I think.
Yeah, Logan got a little bit more structure.
Yeah, I mean they said Logan said he wasn't wild too, but he calmed down though.
Yeah, as I say, he had a little bit more structure. He has a little bit nowadays. He has like a little bit more structure than Jake does.
Yeah. All right, now this next match, Big E versus Paulo in a Nigerian drum fight.
Wait, hold, what?
Yep.
Say that again. You said a Nigerian what?
Drum. Like play the drum fight.
A Nigerian. Fucking racist. No. You said Biggie and Apollo Crews is going to be in a Nigerian drum fight match for
Yes.
Yo, that's wild racist. I'm sorry, nobody's saying nothing to this.
I wasn't sure when if that was true until I seen it on Wikipedia. And it said the Nigerian.
Nah, bro, this is April Fool's joke.
No April Fool's joke, son. This is serious. It's on Wikipedia,
no,
son.
That ain't serious. No Nigerian drum.
I mean,
what are the rules? The rules real quick. I
don't know the rules. I don't know the rules. Apollo announced it on SmackDown. I don't know the rules. He just said
a Nigerian drum fight. Wait, it's gonna be like Black Panther, bro.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking more toward that. Yeah, I was thinking more toward that.
Yo, oh man. But Big E in the fight, right?
Yeah.
And if he hit him with the big ending, and if you don't point at him saying, "Is this your king?" I'm gonna be mad as hell.
It's funny because Big E did say something like that before, though. No. I think Apollo said that. Is this your champ? Is this your champion or something like that? Like we could take over the stairs.
That's a whole fact.
I know, but I thought
because it's weird. Like
it is.
It's weird. Like you talk, and I know there's nothing. Here's my thing. There's nothing wrong with them going with this Nigerian angle with Apollo because he's actually Nigerian.
Yeah.
So it fits. You know, he's just tapping into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like if you from what I have a problem with is if you're from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now you talking about you Nigerian, and I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta go to the Bronx for that. Number one, number two, like, nah, that's not even gonna work. But he's tapping into that, so I can respect that.
Yeah.
Now, the Nigerian drum fight business. It's like
that's the weird part. That's the weird part. Cause
I'm like, bro, who wrote this? But I get it.
But what is it? What is it exactly? That's what I'm trying to say. What is it? Is it supposed to be a street fight? Is it supposed to be a street fight? Because that's even a street fight, you know?
Well, if it was a street fight, they should have said that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I get it. It's mania
to try to get no disqualification match. All right, cool. Like, just let us know.
I know.
You're trying to hit us with this Nigerian street fight shit. Like, it's gonna be like Black Panther. Because now I'm gonna be like, I bet we about to watch Black Panther 2. You know what I'm saying? Yo. It's about to be lit. And then we gonna have some laughs. But I
agree.
If it's nothing short of them going to the ring and as they're wrestling, you got the Nigerian drums going off, then nah, I don't want it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front. I am curious about this match. I like both guys, and I like both guys, and
this dude that I said Nigerian Big E and Apollo Crews are going to be in a Nigerian drum fight for the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm dead serious, son. I'm serious about that. I'm not even joking, so it's the truth. This is. I
know
truth,
it is.
And
that's what makes it worse.
I know.
Because I could have just been like, all right, Ken's just playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good one. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. But nah, you serious?
I'm serious. If I was joking,
we doing it.
If I was joking, yeah, but I'm so serious on this one right now, son. It's not even funny, so I'm so serious on this one.
Well, I give it to Big E for the win, though.
I don't know for this one. I don't know. To be honest, if this is a jump fight, Apollo should win. You know, I'm pretty sure Big E will go for the Universal title in the future. And so he'll start fighting for that, you know. He
can lose to the U.S. He can lose in the Continental Championship at like fucking Unforgiven or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then go for it. But you know, I don't know, man. I just feel like Apollo Crews got too many teeth to be fucking Intercontinental Champion. I'm going for it. I said it. He got way too much teeth to be Intercontinental Champion, bro.
Oh boy! So you still got your little beef for Apollo, I see.
Nah, bro. Nah, because he's always smiling, bro. How you a heel and you smiling and you got all these teeth? Like, come on, bro. You got way too much teeth to be an Intercontinental Champion.
I'm done.
I'm saying it right here. I don't care.
I'm done. But for this, this was kind of hard.
Every other Fridays on your streaming apps.
I'm done. But for this, I mean, it could go either way. But I'm gonna say Apollo in this one. I feel like that would be a weird WrestleMania moment, especially in a Nigerian drum fight. And then the match that he picked out, he gotta win it. It's home court for him on this one.
Bro, 2 out of 3 falls match would have been aight with me, bro.
I agree. I agree. Like I said, they
could get an Iron Man match, you know, real quick.
Oh, exactly. I agree.
Go back and forth. You know, whoever got the most pins win. Do that. A Nigerian drum fight.
I agree, son. I mean, but if Apollo do win, then the title will be going back and forth. I can see that happening. But,
oh yeah, it could.
Yeah,
that shit might pass right in the middle of SmackDown.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna stick with Apollo. I'm gonna go for Apollo in this one. And you say I got Big E on this one. And I love Big E, my guys. But I'm gonna go with Apollo in this. I'm gonna go with Apollo. The next match, which this match actually have a build for it. This match actually had a long time build for it so far. The Fiend versus Randy Orton.
Oh, this is what I've been wanting. Oh man. So remember, there's some matches, right, that you have to see on certain nights.
Yeah,
this is one of them.
I agree.
Honestly, especially as you've been following their story for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you've been following their story for so long, then you know, like, this was meant. This is meant.
Yeah.
This is meant, because here it is, all the way from the funhouse getting burnt down to where we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the Alexa Bliss situation. There have been so many different layers to this story. For it to be here with Burnt Fiend against Randy Orton, it's kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? This is a fans. This might be a match of the night situation too. Or at least in terms of I'll say a match of the night in terms of best story.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that one.
But I'll give this one to the Burnt Fiend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree, and I think for some reason, I think this would probably be a cinematic match.
That's what I'm saying. So
I think it might be a cinematic match.
Think about it like this: I'm already saying that like the Fiend's winning this one off top.
Yeah.
But my question is now, how? In what manner? You know what I'm saying? Because when he was fighting John Cena, he just took him through all his failures. He took him to SummerSlam. We got bodied by Brock. He put him in an NWO mask so he could be heel. You know, heel never wanted to be a heel. And the next thing you know, when he lost, my nigga just poofed away. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Just poofed away like my clear sunglasses. They're just gone. You know?
Yep. All the way to Hollywood, son. Taking it serious with the fast nines and freaking.
That's what I'm saying. He disappeared. He disappeared and then he reappeared in Suicide Squad.
Yep.
He slipped into his new life.
Facts. And I'm agreeing with you. I'm going Fiend as well. How he would win? Is it a cinematic match? I'm pretty sure the Fiend will burn Randy. Kind of obvious. It's a cinematic match.
Yo, what if he burns him, right? With pictures of his father with him.
Dang.
That's dirty.
That's deep. Son.
That's dirty.
That's deep.
Pictures with his father and his uncle. And you know his uncle just passed this year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, crazy.
So what if that happens, bro?
That'd be deep. And I think
WWE can let some shit rock like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's too crazy. But then
that's
again,
a little much, bro.
But
this is what talking about, so it could happen.
Yeah, but unless cause you know, Randy got input on backstage on creative. So Randy could get ideas. I caught the Fiend as well. The Fiend get creative input as well.
Because you see shit like that happen with like people that died or whatever in real life, and they kind of like CM Punk Undertaker beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he disrespected what was it?
Paul Bearer.
You know what I'm saying? He disrespected his shit, and he died during the shit too.
Dude, yeah.
And the disrespect got even further, but they gave him permission to use that. As you know, as feeder for the situation.
That's
so true. It's possible, but I'll be like, damn.
That'd be deep. Because that'd be another thing the fans go complain about because it's gonna be too deep. But I mean, that's crazy. But
when you tell stories like that, like the Fiend and Bray Wyatt, right? That story is basically like, all right, when you beefing with somebody and y'all both giving a fuck less every time.
Facts, yo.
Like that's what it is.
Yeah,
you know, like they just giving a fuck like Alexa Bliss didn't give a fuck either. She caught on to that and the straddling homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I also talked for like about 72 hours on the internet real quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Him was pissed. He had to deal with that shit in real life.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, his wife was pissed. Also, from what I heard, they all do something big for the angle, so it has to be a cinematic match because they already planned something big for this match. I know Alexa Bliss going to have a match as well, I believe.
I can't wait to see that though. That's
for real. Yeah, for real. I'm looking forward to the match. I mean, the build-up was. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just weird. Weird in some cases, but I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this build-up, and I can look forward to this match. And Randy the legend, definitely a legend now. Legend killer.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to hear this demon though. I ain't gonna hold you. There's certain demons you got in your head. I don't think you want this one in your head.
I don't want no, chill. He can keep those demons over there, so he can keep that over there. All right, the next match is Asuka versus Rhea Ripley for the World Women's Champion.
Unrated version, yeah.
For that, I will have to give that to Rhea Ripley though. Because who's Oscar been facing? Really?
I mean, unless Charlotte come back, that's the only person. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Rhea as well.
And Charlotte, she either got COVID or she's about to get in trouble with WWE or whatever situation they got going on. But outside of Rhea Ripley, who's Oscar facing if she beats her at Mania?
To be honest, it's time for Oscar to lose the title. I mean, to be honest, my best bet would be Charlotte or returning Becky, and we don't even know when Becky's coming back. So I'm gonna stick with Rhea on this one as well.
Yeah, like I mean, she could definitely carry that to hold it down until either Charlotte come back or Becky come back or both at the same time, or let Naomi step up for it after she goes to her business.
True.
And go from there. But yeah, that's taking the Raw situation to the next level. Yeah,
because to be honest, Asuka title had not been that great. It had not been that.
She hasn't really faced nobody like that.
I say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. Like here's the thing. I feel like with SmackDown, I feel like the WWE got the best women's division in the world.
Yeah,
but most of the talent's even on SmackDown and NXT.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Either SmackDown, NXT, or at home with COVID or with the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's not really much good female talent on Raw like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a Raw Women's Champion. Who you really facing to add prestige to that shit?
Yeah, because here's the thing. Remember, the original idea was Lacey Evans was supposed to win the title from Asuka originally, and they were setting up Lacey versus Charlotte at Mania. That was the original plan. And Charlotte would have win it back, of course. But but Lacey got pregnant in real life, so she got taken off, and that's what happened with that.
And then Charlotte either got COVID or got caught up with some shit.
Yeah.
And then that, so it left Asuka with really nobody because outside of those names, she already beat everybody.
Yeah, and Rhea was supposed to come at the Mania. She wasn't supposed to come at Mania. She got caught up quicker. She was come at the Mania.
Probably because of the shit. Charlotte. Because let's believe if she was there, it'll be Charlotte and Asuka yet again for the title. Charlotte will win her 38th title. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then Rhea Ripley would have came out, and then they would have gave that rematch that should have happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I felt like that probably would have happened.
Yeah.
But hey, look, Rhea Ripley got the title, and then now Charlotte got to come back and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think Rhea was robbed last year, so I'm happy that she got another chance to have a match at Mania, and this time winning the match at Mania. So I'm going for Rhea really on this one to win.
Yeah.
So yeah. And so the last match on this card, on the 2-night WrestleMania card, finally, we got Roman Reigns, the radio superstar, Edge, and we got Daniel Bryan.
Why you gave mad props to Edge? Like, why you introduced him mad hard? That high ass voice, but you ain't gonna talk about the head of the table. You know what I'm saying? You ain't talking about Tribal Chief.
The Tribal Chief.
Why you ain't acknowledge him? Like, come on, you gotta acknowledge that man too. Just like
my bad, kid. My bad. Cause I am a fan of Roman, the head of the table. My fault. That's my fault.
He out here talking like he in the streets or something. Like, he out here in these streets just pulling up on dudes. Like,
and then crazy. I brought a head of the table shirt recently.
So, you got ass?
Yeah, I'm serious. I brought her head of the table shirt. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
I saw the acknowledgement shirt. That would have been fine.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's the 3 match. Originally it would be Edge versus Roman Reigns, but Daniel Bryan squeezed himself back in it like it's 2014 again.
Yeah, WrestleMania. WrestleMania 2 out here. Like,
and thing about this match, I mean, I'm either way. I was happy with this match either way. And if Daniel Bryan get added to it, I was like, but it added some extra feel to the match even more. It made it more special than it already was. So, and think about it, these 3 guys went through a lot over the years. So, the fact that them 2 got a WrestleMania match, main event for night 2 is an amazing thing,
Here's my thing, right? I mean, here's the thing. Yes, Sasha and them would have been a dope main event, right? This is why it should main event night 1.
Yeah.
This is for the title. All right. It's not a title. It's for the title.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. The one that actually matters. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. At this point.
So I'm sorry if you've been watching SmackDown, you know that the Universal title right now is the one thing that actually matters in there more than WWE Champion. It says a lot, honestly.
It does.
Due to the lineage and history.
And remind you, SmackDown is the number one show. So
yeah, so it's like if you got the number one show, then you know what? The Universal title is the title. Yeah, the WWE title have mad history and it's always been high, but the Universal title is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that gotta be night 2. That's how you close. Yeah, you gonna close. You gonna close with Daniel Bryan winning the title.
You think Daniel Bryan gonna win?
Daniel Bryan with wrestlemania, son.
You know me. I like all 3 guys. I know for one, Roman don't need to win. He could win the title back. Roman could win the title back.
Yeah, he can win it at Backlash, like
exactly. He can win it back. Daniel Bryan winning, that will be a good moment. But to be honest, I think Edge would be a more bigger moment. Here, I see.
Bro.
No. Let me explain why. 10 years ago, Edge retired the title on the same day that WrestleMania is on.
Okay.
He win it back on the same day for the title that he never lost. That would mean a lot as well. But then Bryan winning too would mean a lot. I mean, all 3 guys winning would mean a lot in my opinion.
No, I mean, I could agree with you on this. Roman doesn't need to win a title here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, granted, it'll just continue to add to his already large WrestleMania resume.
Yeah,
but it's not really as needed as an Edge win or as a Daniel Bryan win.
Because we already know after Daniel Bryan, he gonna retire anyway. This could be his last run.
Yeah, this is gonna be it.
Yeah, Edge winning too. He just got off a serious leg injury, a life changing injury. He back, and him winning the title could mean a lot. But he could also retire as well. He don't have to even have a title reign. He could win it, retire the next night. He probably did when he won it, and then boom. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. This is a hard pick. Like I said, Roman could always get the title back. No matter what, he could get more title ways.
Yeah, but come on, bro. He the head of the table right now, though. Like,
yeah, I know. But if Roman don't get pinned, it won't hurt him.
That's true.
Which I say,
Daniel Bryan has Edge. That's it.
Yeah,
because he already beat Roman at Fastlane.
That's true. Yeah. So what I can say is this: I can say Edge winning, Daniel Bryan will go for the title at Backlash, or Daniel Bryan winning and Edge go. Basically, the feud will continue with Edge and Daniel Bryan. Roman could continue, but I mean, yeah, I know. But
I doubt that because here it is: if whoever gets pinned, they get beat. You know what I'm saying? Roman can always come back and be like, "Yo, I never got pinned."
That's true.
Where was I? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the head of the table still. Give me my title back at Backlash, or you catching these hands. Like, that's it. Yeah. Like, ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah, to be honest, it makes sense for Edge on Daniel Bryan to win. But I'm gonna go with Edge on this one though.
More than Daniel Bryan. And if I lose that first bet, we going double or nothing on this one. All
right, so you know what? So $5 for this one as well. We had $5. I say Edge, you say Daniel Bryan.
All right. What was the first one? That was from NXT, right?
Yeah, that's for NXT. The North American title. Johnny versus if Dexter Lumis wins.
If Dexter Lumis doesn't win, then it is a wash anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if Dexter Lumis don't make it past the gauntlet, then it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
It don't even mean anything.
Yeah. But this is the real main event. This is the real bet right here. This is the real bet right here.
And speaking of betting, right?
Yeah.
You know, they about to make that official with WWE and that DraftKings deal.
Oh, I heard. Yeah, I heard about that. So
that's going to be a big thing too. I just feel like, all right, like you got to bet like how many spears is going to happen in that match. You can't bet the outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's predetermined anyway. But you could bet like how many spears is going to take place in the main event. Like 2, 3, is it over 2, more than 2, less than 3, you know, things like that. You could bet on it like that and then get paid from that. But you know.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, so you said Daniel Bryan, I said Edge. Whoever got their guesses wrong for this one, we gotta catch at $5. maybe 10 if the NXT prediction for that one prediction for NXT is right as well. Yeah. So
it's gonna be lit. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. So we got some before we go. You got some rest of the news. You wanna take this first one, son, about the New Japan belt? You wanna take this first one?
All right. So Kota Ibushi recently have the New Japan IGWP Heavyweight Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. And for months he's been talking about, let's combine the belts. I don't care. We could combine the belts. And at first it was like, nah. But then after a while, over deliberation, they were like, okay. New Japan was like, all right, you know what, bet. We gonna combine the belts. Intercontinental Championship, Heavyweight Championship, gonna be the same belt. It's gonna be called the World Heavyweight Championship, right? Belt came out. I'm thinking like, all right, you already know how the white belt look. That should look fire.
Yeah.
Their championship belt looks super fire. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it got a lot of legacy with it. You know what I'm saying? They combined it. And the design actually was dropped earlier this week. Bruh. If you combine Voltron's head, right? with the Divas title, with Jeff Hardy's Impact Championship when he was all drugged up that one year and they let him design the belt and shit. And he came out with some purple face shit with a purple belt and like a platinum background or something. You know what I'm saying? You combine all three of those belts, you got the current World Heavyweight New Japan Championship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people was feeling the same way about this situation too. Like they did not like the look at it at all. You know, it looks weird. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's for like small dudes. Like I could put that on a Okada or a Moxley or a Angel Garza, some small guy like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like the belt plate is too big. You can't put that on no Brock Lesnar and be like, all right, go out here and sell this. Like, what are we doing? He gonna look at that shit like, rest of the belt, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna have no answer because that's all of it.
Facts. And I seen the belt. I mean, the first time I seen it, I didn't pay no mind. I didn't think it was a big deal. But then before we did this episode, he told me to look at the belt, and I look at it like, oh yeah, it does look like a Virtual
like
head.
It looks like an extra small. Like
it does. It does.
It looks like an extra small tee. You know what I'm saying? Like for the kids.
I was like, what? Really? Like, what?
That's it. You look at the belt, right? You be like, yo, is there more? And you like, nah, that's all of it, bro. That's all the belt. That's all you.
I was like crazy, though, but I don't know what to say after that. But
it's all the belt. I don't know. I might cop it though.
I done.
Might cop it.
But next,
it looks shiny as a motherfucker though.
It does look shiny though. I ain't gonna front. It does look shiny though. But next we got Impact moving to Thursdays. How you feel about Impact moving to Thursdays?
Yeah, it's dope. Yo, I think it's a dope move. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Impact anyway. But I watch it for the AEW stuff, which is kind of cool. With Impact moving to Thursdays, and with NXT like getting off Wednesdays real quick and moving to Tuesdays, you literally have wrestling every single day of the week. If you got, you know, most likely you'll have the channels. Yeah, you'll have wrestling every day of the work week. And if you have and if you got like the New Japan shit, you get wrestling 6 out of 7 days of the whole week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and don't forget NXT UK is also on Thursdays and Ring of Honor on Wednesdays and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true.
It's wrestling every day of the week, whether you a fan of Impact, fan of NWA, AEW, or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you can space it out. And I ain't gonna hold you. I like that because I hate having to go back and forth between NXT and AEW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then only having time to chill on Thursdays rather than having to catch it every day of the week.
And you know what's crazy? We spoke about this. I can't even remember what episode. I think it was the Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble of this year episode. And we spoke about I just said that a whole Impact get moved Thursdays, and it happened. And NXT moved to it happened. So And yeah, you already know Impact was always on Thursday before, like a very long time ago. So the fact that going back on Thursday is a good feeling. So yeah.
I mean, I just like the fact that I get to see wrestling every day. I can still take a break on Thursdays. So I don't really fuck with Impact like that anyway.
Fact.
Alright, you know. But lately I've been kind of watching it just because of the AEW shit, really. So it's a good look either way.
So what about NXT going to Tuesdays? How you feel about that?
That's dope too. I mean, like NXT going to Tuesdays. I'm sorry. I'm okay with it. It's because especially like, all right, even though Raw was like iffy, I know NXT is gonna be fire.
Yeah,
so you can catch that. I like the fact that, like I said before, NXT is on Tuesdays. I'll have to flip back and forth between NXT and AEW. I know a lot of people were talking about the whole, you know, war of the NXT AEW, talking about it wasn't as major, you know, things like that. I'm sorry, but where I disagree with that is like when the shit first started to hit, everybody was all hyped up about, you know, it being like a ratings war, and it wasn't even much of a war. I think NXT,
it wasn't at all.
No, like NXT only beat AEW 9 times on the ratings, and it wasn't like by a lot. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. Like, to be honest, it wasn't a war. I never felt like it was a war. It was just I felt like the fans were hyping it more than what it already is. And yeah, it's true. AEW did beat them a majority of the time, but it wasn't even by big numbers.
It wasn't big numbers, you know. If you hit him, like his thing, if you hit a milli, right?
Yeah.
And NXT does like maybe like 758.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you got smacked that night. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. You just have to take that.
Yeah.
But they didn't even really clear. Not even with the Brody Lee tribute show, it wasn't even clear a milli.
I was shocked. Out of every show that happened, I felt like that should have been anything.
Like you compare it to other tribute shows like the On Hart, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Those are like your highest rated Raw episodes of all time.
All time, yeah.
You know, if Chris Benoit didn't kill his family, he'd be right up there with him. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But yeah, it's crazy because they never really touched the milli like that. So it's like it wasn't like a war like that.
Yeah.
But you know, y'all sure as hell hyped it up to be one though.
They did, yo. This is why I say.
Guess what?
This is why I say the wrestling committee, the internet wrestling committee, plus Dave Meltzer and
Dave Meltzer just be like just slurping for Tony Khan. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
But especially
toxic.
From that list, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like, because here's the thing: you could like whatever show you like, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of AEW, like, you know, like for real. I know where, you know, what needs work. I know the women division is trash and it needs work. Yeah. I know the production definitely does need work. You know what I'm saying? They got to coordinate that shit better. All these factions, come on, son. Like,
yeah,
I know you want to get everybody TV time, but like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 people out in the ring for what? 30 people out in the ring for what?
Mm-hmm.
And you have a big ass fight at the end of the day. I'm looking at the screen confused.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, all right, what? And some nights, it's not all nights that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But some nights, yeah, it's a mess sometimes. But here's the thing. We're not going to hype it up to be something bigger than what it is.
Exactly.
We're going to deal in the reality business. Even though, you know.
And that my issue. And that's my issue with that, because a lot of people really have been hyping it up than what it is. I mean, I watch AEW every here and there, and not a bad show, but a lot of wrestling fans, if they Meltzer and Brian Alvarez, you know, hyping it up, like, and they low key get paid on Tony Khan. Toxic, man.
I wouldn't jump out the window.
I don't know about that.
I wouldn't go that far.
But yeah, but I'm just saying that the internet wrestling committee is toxic at times, man, and we gotta work on that. Which is why it leads to my next thing: was it really a Raw?
Well, we just said that. Like, it was like, all right. Think about it like this: if I beat you in Smash Bros. 60 times, right? You beat me 9, and then 2 of them was like a no contest because of whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that really a war? Did we really have a war? A Smash Brothers? Was it close?
Nah, not really.
Was it, you know, engaging? Like, nah.
Nah.
I mean, people was with it, right? Because it was two wrestling shows on the same
night.
Same night. You know what I'm saying? But then guess what? Raw and Impact had the same situation, but it was even worse. Was that a war?
No, it wasn't.
That a war too?
It wasn't.
We didn't get a good wrestling war since WCW.
Yeah,
because they were putting up similar numbers. It was close.
Yeah,
every week it was close. You know what I'm saying? Not even by like a million, but it was like just by even 100,000, 80,000 close. You know, before that, WCW was killing it for 82 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And honestly, they were OD close about to put WWE up out of business and everything like that before that. You know what I'm saying? NWO came out, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody watched, and not respectfully, nobody was watching Blake the Clown trying to be champion in '95.
I wasn't even watching wrestling at that time, so yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's weird because, you know, you see stuff like that, and you're like, okay, bet that's a war. I could fuck with that. This wasn't much of a war, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the number front and on the tally week per week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So us, we like you said before, we like to hype everything up. We hype Raw when we all know it's trash. So weeks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We hype AEW up. Like they don't got like 32 factions and they don't know how to produce the whole episode like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
We hype that up. You know what I'm saying? We hype up, Bianca like she didn't lose the Rumble. Let's be clear. She lost the Rumble. You know that, right?
Yeah. Her foot. All
right, cool. Bet. You know what I'm saying? But we hype it up like it ain't that. And that's cool. But you got to see what it is for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know, it would bring up to my last thing. You know, yesterday, this news broke the internet. I was shocked myself. I thought it was an April Fool trick, but it wasn't. Chris Jericho would join Steve Austin on the Broken Skull podcast on the Peacock, WWE Network Peacock, the night of Mania, after Mania, night 2. How do you feel about this when you heard this news?
I was surprised. It's not like, I mean, initially I was like, oh, okay. No, this is interesting given the current situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised. I mean, you got to think about it like this. All guests that goes there is approved by Vince at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, granted, him and Jericho still have a dope relationship. I don't see why they couldn't put that together. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I was surprised. I think I was more surprised at how soon it happened. I don't think I was surprised it's never going to happen. That knew it was going to happen eventually. I mean, when I say whoever will come back to WWE, I always say Jericho will come back sooner or later, but not right away. And
like with him, it's like he's able to sit there and make those moves. He's able to be at WWE one week and then be at New Japan the next one. Yeah,
exactly. He did that. He literally did that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like when you see that, you're like, okay, he has that freedom to maneuver. So I didn't see a problem with him being able to have to go to AEW, kill it in AEW, and then come back to do the podcast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, because that would make for dope TV. Vince ain't gonna pass that up on the first big week of being on Peacock.
And 20 Corner Night either. 20 Corner Night either. This could help AEW fans live to watch as well. So it could help both brands in a sort of sense.
Here's the thing. Do you think that Forbidden Door can finally be open?
I think it's possible. I always thought it was possible. I don't think not right away though. I think this might be the sort of first step though.
Because this could definitely, like, if you seeing this and this hit high marks, right?
Yeah.
And Triple H is watching this shit, right? Watching AEW. They definitely watch AEW while they doing NXT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, listen, if they seeing that and they know that is hitting, and then like, I don't think it's that much of a structure of a reality. A year and a half, 2 years from now, Tony Khan gets that call. You know what I'm saying? From Triple H or Shawn Michaels or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. to work
I
together.
don't see that being like a surprise. Like that could definitely happen in a couple of years though.
And think about it, everybody Tony Khan wanted it to happen. Triple H wanted it to happen too. It really mainly up to Vince, and we know Vince gonna step down soon. So we just gonna win.
Probably give it 2 years after that.
Yeah,
2 years after that, let that happen.
Yeah, because at this point, I know I'm not gonna be like the Wrestlers fans are something bad on Vince, but I do want Vince to step down and let Triple H take over. So
yeah, at least retire or something.
Retire, retire.
Like at least go away for.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. And I do think this is the open door for them, and I really can't wait. I'm interested to see what we're gonna be said on this interview. I'm interested to see. I'm curious to see.
He might talk about because Steve also said he liked what they were doing and everything like that. So that was a big thing. Yeah.
So we can't wait for this. This is the night 2 of WrestleMania. After WrestleMania night 2, Broken Skull podcast, and but you already know, bro. Thank you for coming on the show as always, bro. You already know, man.
Yeah, that's the whole fact. It's good to be back on here. We already talking about WrestleMania, doing our thing. We already know next up after WrestleMania, we gonna get into that Backlash pay-per-view.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Backlash coming up right after Mania or a couple months after.
No, I think it's right after. It's right after.
Yup, we getting back to Backlash.
Yep, and hopefully soon we will have a spin-off show for strictly this prediction with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, and Mally Mal. I don't want to knock that here. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe in the future. How you feel about that?
It depends. Hopefully it doesn't reflect with conflict with King Talk, which comes out on every other Friday on all streaming platforms. Episode 4, Election and Toxicity, is out now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Check that out.
Yeah, check out the first 4 episodes out now, man. Doing amazing things. Bro, you already know what to drop your social media, son. You already know what to do, man.
You already know what it is. King Talk. Yeah, that's me. You can follow me at Aaron Sands Premier. That's AARONSANDSPREMIERE. King Talk episode 4 out right now. Lesson in Toxicity. Go check that out. Stream that.
Okay, nice. Hey, and it's funny, I like that saying, that King Talk, yeah, that me. That should be a thing song for King Talk, son. That'd be dope, son. That'd be really dope, son.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I was trying to set some things up. It's trying to make this actually be a big situation.
Yeah. Also, so can we give a date to when the premiere of Pocket Season 2 could come out? Or we can't do that yet.
I'll give you a date. I'll give you a date. April 31st.
I hear it there. April 31st. Season 2 of Premier Boy Podcast, April 31st. Let's do it, y'all. And we be right back. Yo.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, the Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where 4 people do where we talk about anything about the culture. Hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and Long Live the Chief Mally Mal. And we talk many topics, from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics is very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content. And yeah, so if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked it had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to listen to the Premier Boy Podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. You can check out the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Little Chief Mally Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah! I just want to take time to thank everybody for tuning in to the new episode today to the bro, Mr. Aaron Sands, for return on the show. And y'all check out his podcast show, King Talk with Aaron Sands. Every other Fridays is out now. Also, we finally got a date for season 2 of the Premier Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, DJ Retro Maybe, and Long Live the Chief High Mel. May 5th. And every Wednesday after that, Premier Podcast season 2, May 5th, season 2 will premiere. And y'all already know if y'all want to be on my show, y'all can DM me at Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _ Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Or y'all could email me, Ken, YPGENT, and y'all can send me a bio about yourself and everything that you do. If y'all want to be on the main Mr. Gentleman, the podcast, Day Night Talk, the Old School Show, and many more, let me know. Also, the Old School Show with myself and DJ Retro every 4th and 5th Sundays at 12 a.m. Episode 6 will return in May, so stay tuned for that. Date Night Talk Podcast, first episode, first Sunday in May, the official podcast show for Date Night Talk, so stay tuned for that. And a new podcast show under the Mr. Gentleman, the Podcast Network, a conversation about music podcast coming real soon. And yeah, y'all already know I'm at every Sundays. Mr. Jim like the podcast every Sunday at 12 a.m. We on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and many more. Y'all can support the website that's out now, MrGentlemanLikeThePodcast.com. I repeat, check out the website, MrGentlemanLikeThePodcast.com. And once again, thank y'all for tuning into the new episode, and have a good day or night wherever you listen to the episode.
This is Belinda Jaime, also known as Miss Mariposa, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.